All right, fellas, we're here for another episode of Sports Talk Unfiltered. We ain't been here in a while, but we had to show up tonight. We're gonna get right in it. We're gonna basically talk about two topics, and when some other things come through, we will. We're gonna try to get to the Super Bowl 2025 coming up with the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Talk about Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts. But right now, man, we got to talk about this trade that just happened in the NBA on Saturday night. I think Saturday night going into Sunday morning might have been Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis, Dallas Mavericks, and Los Angeles Lakers make a trade. It was everywhere. It's been everywhere. Everybody's been talking about it. We're gonna start off first of all with what are your thoughts on this trade? We'll start with you, Howard.
Man, I'm gonna take first and foremost, shocking, shocking. But it's the NBA, and I see what Dallas did, man. I think that Dallas made themselves better. The ball is not gonna stick in one person's hand. Davis gonna be playing at his four position like he wants to. I still think they may need another shooter or two to gather around them, but we all know the Lakers got Luca for for you already know, man. They got Luca for the future. They got him for the future. But they may make some noise, possibility, but they ain't got nobody. They ain't got no bigs now. So it's a possibility, but they ain't got no bigs. I think the Mavericks are in better shape than they are. I think they can make a run in the West with what they got. They got defense, man. They got what you need to go, and they got a few shooters. If Clay starts to play like he should, I think they're gonna be even better. But I still think they need another. I still think they need another shooter.
Your thoughts, Tone?
So, first, I want to start by saying that I don't want to disrespect the talent that Luca has. Um,
Ooh,
he
okay.
is obviously one of the most skilled players in the league, probably in the history of the league. It's just not my style of basketball. I don't prefer to have a team built around one person who is the engine. Like they have to completely lead the offense. And if you look in the history of the game, of everyone who's won the title, no one who's been that ball dominant is the winner of the title, except you say
Yeah,
Jordan and Kobe. Jordan and Kobe happen to also be all defensive players. So Luca's style is he is that dominant on the offensive side, ball dominant, but he's a complete turnstile on defense in most cases. And then the thing that bothers me the most is that he cries every time he thinks he got touched. And he hurts his team because he's crying to the refs. So for Dallas, I actually think this does make them better. However, I will also say that I think this has an opportunity to turn out really well for the Lakers. Number one, like you said, Howard, he is there for the future. He is the star for them to build around in the future. In addition to that, he can sit and learn from LeBron for at least the rest of this year, maybe one additional year after this. And if he chooses, to take what LeBron knows and help him, then he can turn into the most dominant player in the league. He doesn't have to be a great defender, but people talk about James Harden. James Harden's defense was him being a bad defender was a little bit overrated because he played better defense than people gave him credit for. Now he wasn't a lockdown stopper, but he played better defense. Whereas in Luca just has where he's just not interested in playing defense. So I don't think it's gonna help the Lakers this year because you're gonna have him and LeBron on the court, and neither one of them want to play defense right now. LeBron only wants to play defense in high pressure situations. Well, you don't play defense in, during the regular season, you're not gonna make it to no high pressure situations, especially with zero bigs. Right now they have zero bigs. And it seems like at the end of the day, If you have Valanciunas as your big, then you're going to have Austin Reeves, Luca, LeBron, Rui, and Valanciunas. That might be the worst offensive team I have ever seen
You mean
on. I mean,
defensive team?
defensive team I have ever seen on the court at one time in their history, because they will still have zero athleticism. So,
Mm,
but it is a good move for
Rui
their
got
future.
athleticism, Tony.
But no, Rui don't know how to play. He don't know how to play defense in the scheme that they play. I'm not gonna say he can't play defense. I'm gonna say he's not showing it in this scheme. And so either they
Gotcha.
need to change the scheme that works for everybody else, or I mean, they're still gonna be bad at a point of attack. Nobody, I mean, they can't stop any what is it, any fast guard. They got ate up by Schroeder.
Nope. Nope.
You know what I'm saying? And
Man,
so
listen, man. I didn't think this was gonna start out this
right.
way.
You thought everybody was gonna be on
Look,
the
I didn't think
Dallas
this.
got
Now I need to.
robbed and
Listen,
put some
listen.
respect on AD name, man.
Now the only thing I don't like about what everybody is talking about, they act like AD is JaVale McGee or something.
Right. You know what
You
I'm saying?
know, you know.
Or no, they act like he Joel Embiid. Oh, he stay hurt and all that. No, man, this dude he had some seasons where he was hurt, but guess what? He's played almost all of the last 2 seasons.
He
There's
definitely
nothing hurt
played.
about
He
him.
definitely played as much as Luka.
He plays
Yeah.
more than
You know what I'm saying? He definitely plays, if not more, as much as Luka. And
yeah.
they act as if like Lakers should have gave up everything to get Luka. When I
Right.
feel like they almost gave up everything to get Luka.
No, they didn't,
But they
What
but
I'm
did it.
saying is,
it
I think
should have
they.
been an even swap. The
I'm
only
saying
reason
no,
why
it
I
shouldn't have
want an
been
even
even.
swap,
There, it shouldn't have
no,
been
no,
even. It
it
I
shouldn't have
get
been
what you're
even.
saying, Bishop. Now I get what you're saying. Now I get what you're saying. Okay.
You see what I'm
I see
saying?
where you're coming from.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
they gave up. I feel like they gave up. I mean, they had more, but Anthony Davis is a big piece,
Yeah.
man.
but no.
Yeah.
What hurt me was Christie going. That young boy started
But that's what
coming
I mean.
into
But
his
but but
own.
that's what I mean by Anthony Davis, Christie, and a number one pick. That's a
No, no, no,
lot,
no.
man.
They didn't get a number one pick.
They got a, they did
Oh
get a
yeah, they
pick.
did. They did. They got 29. They
Yes,
got
they
They
29.
did.
got 29. They got a number one pick, man. That's a lot, man, for Luca, man.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
lot. That's a lot. And
but
people talk as if
are the Lakers gonna be trashing 29 with Luca though?
no,
So that
no, they
pick
gonna
might not
probably the
really
pick
mean
probably ain't gonna
anything.
be that good. But regardless
Yeah,
of whatever it is, it's a number one pick. What I'm saying is
yeah.
Anthony Davis and Max Christie enough.
That's 2, 3, 4 number ones.
You know, but they couldn't trade them head up though. They
Well,
they couldn't trade them head up.
well, they couldn't do
Only
it
because
anyway
of
because of
Anthony
salary.
Davis's age.
Right. That's why I was saying to everybody, man, if Anthony Davis was 25 and Luca was 25, I'm actually picking Anthony Davis over Luca.
Yeah, I can see that. But everybody talk as if like Luca is. Well, let me ask you a question. Should it be? But should Luca look at this like it's disrespectful?
Yes.
He is going to. You see how much money he lost?
Yeah. Yeah.
You see how
Luca
much
should
money he
be.
lost for that match?
Yeah.
116 million? Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely feels disrespected.
Yeah. He can never get the super max again. Well, he could get
Yeah,
it
he
for the
can. He can
Lakers.
get it. He can get it in 10
No,
years.
no. Yeah, after he get
Good God.
his 10 years of service.
Yeah,
So it's not 10 years from
Ooh.
now when he gets
right.
10 years of service.
Service. Yeah, yeah. He
Yeah.
can get it.
But
He
Ooh.
gonna sign a 2-year extension, and then
yeah.
and then sign for that super max. Um, then, but it's disrespectful though, man. Because Luke. But now, even in all of what you just said, Tony, the guy's still a 33, 8,
Hmm.
and 7 guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
But But
he,
look at how, all right, so how sustainable is that, right? Like if you are burning every bridge on all of your teammates, Kyrie's sticking with you, but you burning bridges with coaches, teammates, you know what I'm saying? It's like right now, something wasn't going his way and he was kind of acting out. He won't quite Jimmy Butler, but he was kind of there. And so it might just be time for just a swap up, man. Like y'all just not getting along. And so often it's usually the coach and the GM that's gotta go instead of the player. But maybe if you actually have a good program, maybe it should be the player that goes and not the coach and the GM because they have a good
Tony,
program.
they just went to the finals.
Bruh, that was fool's gold, man.
How can it
That
be
was fool's
fool's
gold
gold in the
because
finals?
no, no, no,
Maybe you
no.
say
What
that.
I'm
Maybe you say that
no,
in the
no, no.
first round or the second
No, no, no,
round
no,
or
no, no,
even the
no.
championship.
What
They
I
made it to the
mean is,
finals.
no, what I mean by it being fool's gold is their first round, they caught the Clippers. Then the second round, they got OKC that just wasn't ready, right? They didn't get have to run up against Denver, which really was everybody's pick to come out of the West last year. And for some reason, Minnesota, who was able to beat Denver, they got decided to get in a one-on-one battle, your turn, my turn, and guess
Tony,
what?
he averaged
Dallas,
35
no,
on
no,
on
no, no,
on
no. This is
on
what I'm saying.
Minnesota.
Dallas's one-on-one battles was more dominant than Minnesota's
Yeah,
one-on-one
but you
battles.
can't. I don't think nobody get to the finals. You can say fool's gold. Not to the
Wait, wait, wait,
finals.
wait,
Come
wait,
on,
wait, wait.
you
Okay,
got to
okay,
win three
okay.
series to
All right.
get to the
No, no, no,
finals.
no, no. So watch this. The way it went for Indiana last year, right? The Celtics were the only thing that kind of stood in their way. But what if something happened to the Celtics and they couldn't beat them, and Indiana would have made it? Wouldn't you have said it was just kind of circumstantial and fool's gold?
Yeah, but they ain't Indiana though. They was in the Western Conference Championship the year before that. So I mean, it's not like they came out of nowhere. Would you think they was fool's gold out?
I don't think they were as good as
Oh,
Denver.
Dallas.
Yeah.
I
Fool's gold might be strong,
I think they
but
had a yeah. I think they had a. I think they had. I think the matchups for them was on time for them. The matchups that they got were beatable matchups for them because just like Minnesota didn't want to play them,
yep.
and real talk, I don't think Denver would have beat them in a series. I don't
No, I
think they
think
would have
Denver would have
last
got him.
year.
I think Denver would have got him still
I don't
last
think they
year
would have.
because they had no answer for
I don't think they
Jokic.
would have. But then Denver had no answer for Luca, so they canceled each other
And
out. Am I correct?
Minnesota didn't have no answer for Jokic either.
No, no, they did.
Luka,
Minnesota had three bigs that played on
What
Jokic.
was it? Look at his averages. What he didn't look like he had no bad series
No,
against
no, no,
them.
no. So y'all look at averages. Look at their efficiency. When they're scoring that high and they're efficient, that means they're getting other people involved, and you're not. If it's taking you 30 shots to get your 30 points, that's shots that you're taking away from other people that if
Yeah,
you were
yeah, I
setting
see. I
them
see
up.
that point. I see that point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
So,
All right. Well, it's disrespect. Well, what then for sound like to me, it shouldn't be disrespectful. Then why should it be
no, no, no,
disrespectful?
no.
Sound
It's
like to me, y'all
disrespectful for
think y'all
Luca.
but
think
look,
they should
listen,
have traded
how,
him.
who on the Lakers? Who are they going to stop? Luca could score his 30, 5, 8. Even
We ain't
LeBron
talking about
could
that right
score
now.
28,
Right now, right.
7,
We're gonna
No,
talk about that in a minute. I'm talking
yeah,
about being
the
disrespectful.
disrespect part. Here's why it's disrespectful.
Y'all saying it is disrespectful,
No, no,
but
no.
It is.
but how can
Here's
it be
here. No,
disrespectful
no.
when y'all
Wait.
act like
Here's why
Luca?
it's disrespectful. Here's why it's disrespectful. Okay. Every other superstar that has ever been traded has asked for a trade. No superstar has ever laid his eyes down and got tapped on the shoulder and said, "Hey, did you hear what Sean said?" You know what I'm saying? That just don't happen. So for that reason, without and I understand why they couldn't go to him because they didn't want it to get leaked and have the fans do what they doing now.
Right.
But you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't have, and the thing is, it shows that the relationship was fractured. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe that even if Jeannie Buss had a trade for LeBron and it was gonna make their team better and they were just gonna do it, I don't believe it would have been done without them going to have the conversation first.
Yeah, I do. I do. I do. Because this is almost like trading LeBron. This is the
Yeah.
even though LeBron's not the one that's being traded, they still didn't talk to him. And this trade is as big as if they would have traded him himself.
Oh, watch this though. But if you would have traded LeBron at 25 for Kobe at 31, yes, LeBron is younger, he's everything, but you're still getting an equal superstar, is what I'm saying. So it's not like you got traded for just picks, like they just got rid of you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
this
Oh
was a
no,
win
they
now
yeah.
move for
And see,
them.
and I think and people say, well, why didn't Dallas the Mavericks shop Luka around? The reason they didn't shop him because they wanted AD.
Right. No, and it was more of who else would have could you have put on a team one player that you could put on a team, or even
To
two
have that
players
impact
from any other team that would have the
that
impact that
he's
AD
gonna have.
did. They
Ain't but two
target
ain't to me it
AD.
ain't but and they
Yeah,
gotta be a big. And they gotta be
Yeah,
a big.
right. It's
Yeah.
it's got to be
Yeah.
Giannis,
Yeah. Or Jokic.
or if you could wipe out every injury and an Embiid. You know what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
you're not
Somebody
doing
like
that
that.
though. You're not
But
doing
you
you're not
can't
doing that.
wipe up all the
Yeah,
injuries.
you're
The
not doing
injuries
that.
exist. So
Yeah.
that's why he can't even do it. But like no other young player, no matter how good they are, good. Like I don't even know that they would have traded Wimby for Jokic. I mean for Luca if they were trying to win this year.
Right.
Like I don't think Wimby could put them over the top the way that AD can.
yep,
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. 100%.
yeah,
I agree with that. All right, well, let me ask y'all a
yeah.
question then. Who won
yeah.
the trade then?
The
I think
Mavericks.
they both won. I think they listen, and this is one of those situations.
You
The reason
can't
why I
think
think
they
they
both
both
won,
won.
not when you
No, no.
just talk.
Here's why. Here's
All right.
why. They both won because I think they both got what they wanted. Right now, the Lakers. If you were to get them some true serum, they didn't feel like they were going to win this year. And all they were thinking about is AD and LeBron wanting them to give up their future to try to win this year. They still might not win this year. So now they're worried about their future. So what they were looking for is future security. So I think they won because you can't get any better than a 25-year-old five-time All Pro. On the other hand, the Mavericks, what did they want? They wanted to go for it this year. They felt like they had the team to do it, but they didn't feel like Luka was dependable enough to come back and do it. They were willing to make some trades to add to the team this year, but they couldn't trust his health. They couldn't trust his conditioning. They couldn't trust his mentality when things don't go his way in their eyes. I'm not saying Luka's this bad person.
Mm,
I'm saying this is what they were saying. They
mm,
couldn't trust those things. So what did they do? They made a trade to get a chance to win. Remember, Luka ain't played in 30 games. They were doing all right until Kyrie got hurt. So if you add AD in for those 30 games that was missed, they could be sitting at the top of the West right now. So it wins for them. And both teams got what they wanted, which is why it was a win-win.
Howard. Oh yeah, I don't know. Don't leave funny. Oh man, that's oh
That's
man,
what he
that's
was
funny.
doing. He was going,
Hey, Howard, you got to come back here, man. It ain't gonna get no better. Oh, okay,
oh,
there it
now he
is.
moving.
Yeah.
I see. I thought it was okay.
Oh
Man, I'm
Lord.
moving and
All
look
right.
at
Well,
nothing.
well, well, well. Who you think won the trade, Howard?
All right,
Well, we gonna fix this, buddy.
Yeah. But if you were to make me nail down and pick who would be a winner at the final score, they go to overtime, go to penalty kicks. In this particular case, I would say Dallas
You,
because I think if you were to ask me who would be easier to build a championship, who's closer to being able to build a championship contender, I say Dallas is closer.
yeah, I think on that. Let me see. He keep coming in. Ain't got no picture. His his internet is horrible, probably. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know who won the trade, man. But like you said, you made a good point. Everybody got what they wanted. And I don't think this couldn't have happened at all if Nico and Palinka didn't know each other like they
Right,
did. I
right.
think that
Which
makes the
that
difference.
bothers me a little bit because it gives people place to talk.
It
They're
does.
not even just talking about Nico and them. They saying David Stern would have done it. So they got your boy now is doing it. He was like, because that's what David Stern would have done. Hey, we losing ratings, so let me just orchestrate this trade to the Lakers because we need them good. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
so now they saying Adam Silver doing the same thing that David Stern would have done. And so I'm like, man, that's you just giving people stupid stuff to talk about. That's the only reason why I wish they didn't know each other like that, or at least
Right.
from the same client.
All right. Howard, who won the trade?
I told you the Mavericks.
Why do you
They
think the
won the trade.
Mavericks won?
Because listen. When LeBron is gone from the Lakers, you got Luca. Then
You
who
also
else you
got a
got?
$50 million. You also got a $50 million salary slot, and
I get it, but
it's always some
all
unhappy
of
superstars. It's
all
always
well,
and
Jimmy Butler
and
might
next
come play with
LA
us.
is a destination.
right and next year they'll have two picks because they can do 30 and 32. They could do two picks next year, and if they can do something to make Utah unprotect. I mean, they go ahead and unprotect the pick that they got to Utah. It'll release 26. Oh no, yeah, 26, and so then
Listen,
they can
and not
have
only
three.
that, I don't think they finished for this year
They can't
with,
be.
with making moves.
They can't be. They're gonna have
We'll
Bronny at
find
center.
out. They got 2 days. No, they got 2 days. We'll find out.
They got not even 2 days. They got a day and a half.
Right,
Yeah,
day and
you're
a
right.
half. We'll
But I
find out.
heard now that they made this, Austin Rivers is on the block now.
Yeah, and he honestly should be because I cannot imagine a defense with Luca and Austin Rivers.
Is Austin that bad?
Austin is just slow. He plays hard. He tries to go to the right spot, but everybody's faster than him. And
Got you.
so all they do is just keep switching until they got a fast dude on Austin, and the dude just goes downhill. Somebody's got to help. They're kicking it out for a
Let me ask
wide
you a
open
question.
three.
Let me ask this before let me ask this one too because I don't want to forget. And this really off this subject, not off the subject, but I don't know. It don't have nothing to do with Luke and AD. But since you mentioned defense, now Bronny is good defensively, right?
Yes.
Will he help on the defenses? No, because it'll take one of the positions.
Right. He can't score. And here's right now, this is why Bronny can't score. You can see the shaking in it. Now, he can go to the hole. He's gone to the hole really well in the 3 games that he played in the NBA in the NBA over the last week and a half. The problem is his jumper, dude, he is missing bad, right? Like throwing it over the rim, stuff like
Is
that,
it
right?
nerves? You think?
It is, man. He is shaking. He's turning the ball over. He's like that ain't his thing. And then they went to a timeout in New York, and it was like, dude, go to the hole. Drives to the hole, do a Euro step, jump up, shoot it over Precious Achua. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, it goes in. Everybody like the Knicks crowd was, we want Bronny. Go to the hole, dude. That's what you got to do right now. Because right now, your legs, everything is shaking too much.
But listen, man. But Bronny in the G League has come on though.
Yeah.
So he don't have those
Now,
kind of nerves. That's that NBA nerves there.
man, dude sitting on the bench, and in the third quarter, they hollering, "We want Bronny on the road."
So that
Come on, man.
because they want to see him do bad or they want to see him.
No, no, no. They people are coming to say he's a celebrity,
Oh, okay, got you.
and
All right,
that's hard. That's hard, man. The dude 19 is celebrity. He might have
right.
just turned 20, but still, you know what I'm saying. That's hard when people hearing them kind of crowds like that, man. That's crazy.
All right, that was off the thing. Listen, do y'all think LeBron and Luca can play together?
Yeah,
Now we on the Lakers side, Howard.
yeah. But go ahead, Howard.
I'm waiting to see. Cause both of them ball dominant. I'm just
Think about
itching to see this.
man. He played with Kyrie. Kyrie
Yeah,
is
but he
ball
was still,
dominant.
but you know what,
That's different.
Kyrie, he was the ball man though.
Kyrie don't got to have the ball, God. I'm gone. Tony,
No,
Kyrie don't have
no,
to have the
wait,
ball.
wait, wait. Oh, y'all. So I take it y'all don't watch the Lakers now. Do
You're
y'all
saying
watch the game?
I do,
I
but
watch every game.
you're saying he's not ball dominant now.
Not now. The reason why you know who has the highest usage percentage on their team? Austin Reeves.
That's to give him rest.
Regardless, he's standing over there.
I'm
He's
just
a
still saying.
spot up. And you know what LeBron ain't trying to do? He ain't trying to drop now. If you do a pick and roll, he'll cut, say, throw me the ball, and he'll still bang on you. But on other plays, like you said, Howard, he's resting. So he'll stand out there at the 3-point line, let somebody else do a pick and roll. His man help, they kick it out to him. All he want to do is shoot the three. He don't even want to reset the offense and go and do stuff. He is conserving his energy. You got
Right.
Luca. Now LeBron
I
can sit
agree
on
with
the
that.
bench more.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. I knew that wasn't a good stat you just made. I had to research that. I knew that wasn't good.
What?
That Austin is the highest.
He is the highest usage rate.
I'm looking at it right now. He's not.
Wait. So then what do they call usage rate?
I
No, no,
had to look that up.
no. Hold on. You
But
know
let me
what?
look. Let me
I
look.
don't
Let me
even
look. Maybe I got the wrong stat. Maybe it's called. Is it the usage stat?
yes.
All right. Anthony Davis has the highest usage percentage on the Los Angeles Lakers,
I didn't
30%.
think that.
Then
I didn't
LeBron
think.
James is second.
So this is
Hey, what's LeBron's number?
His career number is 31.4.
I'm not talking about career. I'm talking
I
about
don't
this
see
year.
his whatever it is not
No.
Austin Reeves regardless.
No. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
because that
saying,
didn't
bro.
sound right to me.
No,
LeBron
I'm
always
telling
had a ball.
you, bro. He does not.
I mean,
He
I mean, I
plays
just I
off the
just finished telling
ball.
you, he do.
No. You're right. No, I did make a mistake. No, make no
I
question.
just finished telling you, he do.
No. Make
Outside
no
of
mistake.
outside of outside of Anthony
No.
Davis,
Right. That's what I was going to say. Make no mistake. When
it's
you're watching
LeBron.
the game, the offense runs through Anthony Davis more.
correct.
LeBron does not. He don't bring the ball up the court
Yes, he do.
ever.
Yes, he do,
LeBron
Tony.
does not. Now, I watch every game. Howard, what are you talking about? I got the league pass. I watch their games. That's it.
I got it too, Tony. You ain't the only one got league back.
No. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they
you
they
watching
they
the Lakers?
they allow those in everybody's house.
No. Watch
That's
this.
what I'm saying.
No. So I don't have the league where I get to watch all the games. I have the season pass for the Lakers.
Oh,
It's the only
Oh,
game
I got
that
it
I
for all
have.
the games too. So no difference. They come on
No.
TV.
Right. No. What I'm
All the
saying
games.
is you're okay. You're watching
I'm
all of
messing
their
with you, man.
TV.
I'm messing with
I'm watching all of their games every night.
but look. So
it,
you think?
That they
So
it
you
all
think?
depends.
So you think then LeBron? Because LeBron always say, I don't care who he playing with. It always reported that he could play off the ball until they start getting into the thing, and then he's got the ball in his hand. But you think now with Luca, he gonna have to change his mentality.
No. Luca gonna have to change his mentality first. This is what I'm saying. Luca's coming there and he's gonna learn some things. Luca's gonna have to play off the ball to Austin Reeves as long as he's there. Luca's gonna sometimes
No,
have to play.
no,
Oh,
no,
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 bro. I'm
no.
telling you,
Man, when they
you don't.
shipped AD and gave up a pick, that's Luca. Luca come in tomorrow. He listen. This is LeBron's
That ain't
not
how
the best
the offense
player on
run.
the team, buddy.
What?
LeBron's not the best player on the team. It's not even close. You think now the reason why Luca will defer when he first get there is only because he's gonna be trying to get used to the situation. Howard, do you think Luca gonna play off the ball?
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Okay. We'll see. I give you my password for the league pass.
He is not. He is. He is not playing. Look, my next question: do y'all think LeBron should ask for a trade now, or give up his trade, no trade clause? You think he
Go
should
where?
no.
try? You think he should try and see how it go with this?
Go where? LeBron makes $50 million. There is no team that LeBron can go to tomorrow and they be the favorites or even considered. The only thing that's even close is Phoenix if they could give up Bradley Beal, that they would be close. But I don't even think Phoenix would have enough with LeBron and KD and Booker because the rest of their team, they don't have a solid team. And so there's nowhere he can go. Definitely not Golden State. They ain't winning nobody's title. And so the best chance he had was with AD and them bringing somebody else in. Now that they've traded for Luca, I mean, who knows? Maybe they can get like a Robert Williams
Do they need a
and
Do they need a phenomenal big, or do they just need a serviceable big?
no, they need to try to put stuff together to get a package of Bruce Brown and Jakob Poeltl. If they can do that, Bruce Brown could start at two. He gives them a defender. He gives them, he could be a good defender and he can shoot the outside shot. Jakob Poeltl could be
Well,
the
look like
center.
he digressed. Look like he digressed though, Tony,
Yeah,
since he got to Toronto.
they're not playing him. He was hurt, and then the kind of shots he's not getting the same kind of shots in Toronto that he was getting in Denver. Well, Luca is going to be a lot like Joker, where Luca and LeBron can get him open shots. It's the same thing with Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope ain't shooting as good down in Orlando because they don't have him getting the same kind of shots that he got when he
Do
was in
y'all
Denver.
think Dwight Howard will help them?
They don't have a roster spot,
They don't have a rock. Well,
but
how they gonna get a big? They got to trade.
yeah, they got to trade. They don't have an open right.
Yep.
That's why they had to send. One of the reasons why they had to send your boy out. What's his name? Hood Shafino, because they took three players back in, so they had to get three players off the roster, or somebody, or they were going to have to waive somebody, and that's just dead cap space.
Right, right. All right, so let me ask you a question. Do you think you see the Lakers being serviceable and making the playoffs, or do you think they're gonna start going downhill and get out of the playoffs? How?
I think they got an opportunity to make it still.
You think they out in the
They're gonna
first
be
round?
a 7 or 8 seed. The reason being because they got no big man. They ain't got no defense.
Yeah, they ain't got no defense,
No,
man.
they no. Actually, they
They ain't
have
got
some
no
defenders.
defense.
It's just Vanderbilt is a legitimate defender. He just can't score, and that's a problem. But right now, to answer your question, they are only 2 games in front of the Mavericks in the win column, but they are 5 up on them in the loss column. So they could very easily go down to say 8, which is in the play-in. Then, if the Kings and the Suns start doing anything, that could drop them down all the way to 10. If Golden State makes any trades, or we forget the Spurs just got De'Aaron Fox, they
I was
could
ready to
actually
say you
come
better
up.
watch out for the Spurs.
So it's a good chance. I'm not saying they're going to, but if they don't do something to plug up that defense, there's a very good chance
Yeah, it's
that
gonna be a problem.
they're gonna get beat by so many different teams. And especially right now, you lost Christie. Like it ain't like it was just AD for
Right,
Luca. They lost 2 starters. There's
right,
not too many teams in the league that can lose 2 starters. I don't care if you give them one, that's gonna automatically be better. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So they could
Man,
easily
man,
fall out.
I'm rooting for the Lakers though, man. I hope this situation work out. But like you
Mm.
say, they ain't gonna have no defense, man. And they
Yeah,
can't
I'm on.
score, and they can't score enough. They can't just outscore people because it take too much energy for that. And LeBron ain't got that kind of to do
Not
that every
anymore.
night. Not
Not
anymore
anymore.
to do that every night. He can't. He can't do it.
LeBron needs to go hard for 30 minutes instead of pacing himself for 37. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go hard for 28. Stop pacing yourself. Like go in there and get all your buckets while you in there. You be ball dominant for your 20 some minutes in the game, man. But when you resting, you hurting the team. Like LeBron be just pointing on defense. I'm like, man, come on, man. Come on. Like, come on, man. Come on. I mean, and I get it. I understand why he's doing it, but it still doesn't take away the fact that it does hurt the team when he does it.
Is it that bad though?
It is the problem. I mean, the only thing is he usually makes up for it on the offensive end, but he's turning the ball over a lot. So that takes away from it too. But yeah, no, his defense is like teams that don't hunt the switch where LeBron is help side, their coach should be fired because all you need is to hunt the switch and drive when LeBron is help side because he gonna stand right in the middle in no man's land and point to both. Both I ain't never seen a pick and roll help where both the driver and the shooter are both open.
That,
It's that bad, Tone? I ain't know it was
It,
that bad,
no,
man.
no, no, no. No. So it's not that bad for the entirety of the game. It's just times where you can see he's obviously resting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he pacing himself. It's during those moments where he just becomes a statue out there.
Man, I bet you coaches hate that, man.
Yo, bro, they do.
I bet you
JJ
coaches hate
JJ
that.
to said something to him. He asked him. You could hear because on some of the Lakers broadcasts, you could like hear the camera when he talking. He was like, "Hey, LeBron, you want to play both sides?" Like he's saying stuff like that to him.
For
And
real.
oh yeah, but now that they have Dorian Finney-Smith, they got Jared Vanderbilt back, they got Rui, they can now play LeBron less. Or they can hide him, and then they got a super small lineup where they be putting LeBron on the center.
Right.
So
Do you think Luka's gonna allow him to rest more?
yes, because when LeBron does go out on the offense, it's very, very noticeable. You know what I'm saying? Because then they're relying on Gabe Vincent and they're doubling Austin Reeves, and Austin Reeves don't have the same blow by as say like when they had Dennis Schroeder or somebody like that. So
Is Connect still doing good?
no, he has that dude is super athletic, man. He's still doing well offensively. I take that back, but he's worse than LeBron on defense, and LeBron is actively resting. Dalton is trying.
God, oh man, how they that
So
bad, man,
dude,
defensively?
think about it. Think about it. You said about the trade, they didn't get
yeah,
it.
man.
What was everybody talking about? You should be able to get Dalton to connect. You can get Dalton to connect. You can get Dalton to connect. Why wouldn't they ask for Dalton to connect if Howard said they needed a shooter? You know why they didn't ask for him? Because Nico said they want to build their team around defense. And this dude, God bless him, he cannot be depended on to be a defender. Not yet. He hasn't learned the NBA game yet. You know what I'm saying? And so right now he looked lost a lot.
Man. All right, man. Well, any other comments on the trade that y'all want to talk about? Because this was amazing, man, that this happened.
Hey, I think next year they both could be top 4 or 5 in the West, both teams in 26.
Let me ask you a question. What does Dallas have to do to say they won the trade, and what do Lakers have to do to say they won the trade going far as the future of the franchises?
Are you talking about the front
Mhm.
office or the fans?
Both.
Because the front office, they win a title, regardless of what happens on the other end, they
You talking
won.
about Dallas now?
Yeah, Dallas.
Okay.
But the fans are going to say, you won it with AD. We had a good enough team. We could have won it with Luca. So AD can't win.
AD can't. You don't
But
think AD can win?
no, 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 no. And AD can't win in the eyes of their fans. And to be honest, Luca can't lose. As long as Luca don't turn into a bum, it's always going to be the organization ain't putting the players around him that they need to in order for them to win a title.
I don't know, man. I don't know. LA different, man.
Yeah,
LA,
LA
LA
different. LA,
different, man.
LA, no, LA was only that way to LeBron because people compared LeBron to Jordan and they said Kobe was actually better than LeBron. So
I mean,
that's
but
the only reason why they went
LA,
to LeBron.
they excited about Luca, but LA really liked AD though, and I think they liked AD better than they like Braun for real.
Yeah,
And so
because LeBron.
I think a contingent feel as though we had to make this trade in LA if it's there, but I would have preferred to keep AD in this situation. I don't know. All right, real quick before we go, man. Um, who do y'all got in the Super Bowl?
This is hard because I'm actually rooting for both of them. I'm rooting
Right.
for because I want to
Well,
see Jalen Hurts get it.
I ain't
I
rooting
you
for
know
him.
I know I
I'm
want to see
rooting.
Jalen Hurts because I'm sick of people talking about him. But
Well, he ain't really been that good this year. The
man,
main thing that's been carrying him is their running back. That's who I'm
you
rooting for,
Howard. I see you one of them people, man. I be
and their
wanting to
defense.
scream. I be wanting to scream on get up. I be wanting to call them and tell all them shut up.
Tony,
Hold
you
on,
can say what you want.
wait.
He has
Howard,
not played that well this year, bro.
Who you talking about? Jalen Hurts?
Stop it, man.
Howard,
Yes,
Howard, Howard. He has played okay. So that's why
he ain't
ES,
played that well this
that's
year,
why
man. He's
ESPN
played
came
good
out with
enough,
this
Tony.
stat.
He's played good enough. The
Okay, so
running back has been their spark. Period.
let me ask you this. So you remember going out, preaching, right? You know, you could always turn it up, right? We could always say what we need to do to turn it up, get the party started or
Stop,
whatever,
Tony.
right? We know we
Stop, Tony.
always could do that.
Stop,
But
Tony.
if you come out there with your good stuff prepared, but you know, you didn't had somebody come out there before you that's done got the party started. What you do? You come out there, you sit with your arms folded, and you just let it ride. Why? Because the job is getting done.
Right.
How are you going to penalize somebody for not throwing for 300 yards when he
That
can
ain't what
turn
I'm
around,
saying.
when he can
That's
turn
not what
around and
I'm
hand it
saying.
off? He
That's
can
not
turn
what.
around and
That's
hand it
not.
off, which
Come
is a
on,
much
man. That's not what
less.
I'm saying. Tony, Tony,
Okay,
the factors in Philly where they are right now is their defense, first and foremost, as far, and their running back. It ain't got nothing to do with Jalen Hurts. Stop it, Tony. Stop it.
okay.
Stop it, Tony.
So all the
So
yards that he
what?
has as a rusher. Okay, so he's running the ball really well as a runner. So his stats every game, he might throw for 160, 170 yards, but
That
then he
ain't what I'm
runs.
talking about,
I know,
Tony.
but then he
He
runs for
managing. All he
60,
doing is
70.
managing his spot right then. If you, Tony, if you my man, if you
Uh-huh.
supposed to be my dude on my team, you my running back. You're rushing over 100 and some odd yards a game. You're gonna set me up to do some good things regardless, supposedly. But Jalen has not played that good this year, man. You can say what you
So
want. He has not
so
played that good.
when they had Corey Dillon, Brady Super Bowls don't count because he won't getting it done. Because they was turning
Tony,
around, handing the ball off to Corey Dillon, and they had the best
take,
defense in the league.
take,
They didn't need
take,
Brady to do nothing. They
take
didn't
him,
need him to.
take him, take him off that team, and Philly is nowhere where they're supposed to be. You can talk all you want.
Are they a
Hmm.
They're
playoff
not in the
team
Super
without
Bowl.
Saquon?
No. Yeah, absolutely, they're a playoff team without Saquon. They're not in the Super Bowl probably, but they're absolutely a playoff team without Saquon. As a matter of fact, if you
Oh, hold
force
it.
them to open up their
One
offense,
and done like they were last year. That's what they are. That's what they would be.
I
Because their
don't think
record
so.
would not be the their
We're
record would not be
assuming
the same. Their record would not be the same.
okay, the record wouldn't
It's
be
the
the
facts,
same.
on it.
It
It
wouldn't be.
wouldn't.
However, they
Saquon
were
Barkley is the reason. Is Saquon and the defense is the reason where they are today in the Super Bowl.
the reason why they are today where they are is because they have competent offensive coordinator play. So here's the thing.
And they
When
got
they had no, it has everything to do with it, Howard. When they had Shane Steichen, they were the number one offense. They
Tony.
fired him.
Let me tell you,
They hired. They go,
give me
dude.
don't
th-
Tony. I if you say so, bro.
All right, look, let's go
If
to
you
this
say
last
so.
one before we got to get out.
Oh my God.
Hey, will Mahomes be the GOAT with a win?
Woo.
7-4 is a big thing. Is a big difference. It ain't like we talk about 7-6.
Yeah, but it's
You know
three
what I'm
straight,
saying?
though. That means
It's
something,
three. I
too.
mean, bro,
Never been done.
Never.
Never
hold
been
on.
done.
And here's the thing. No, what people don't talk about is that he would have had one of Brady's if their defensive end on a Brady interception didn't jump off the line and then get back. But or no, they said his helmet was across the line and he
All
didn't even
across the
rush.
line.
He fake rushed. You know what I'm saying? So he had nothing. So they thought, but they said his helmet was across the line. So it ain't just that. But y'all are the same people who say, I already think you go right now, but y'all are the people that the rings only matter. And what I say about the GOAT is this dude makes
Who,
he
hold
can
it.
make every
Can you
throw.
can you can you specifically say who y'all is?
You and
It
the
ain't me. I ain't
absentee.
saying nothing about the ring.
No, Dan
I
Center.
never
You know
said
who I'm
nothing about
looking at.
ring.
You know who I'm looking at. It's
Oh,
only about the
the one in the
rings.
middle.
It don't mean a thing if you ain't got a ring. And I'm glad. See, y'all was off for weeks and nobody said anything because I was just waiting for somebody to say Lamar messed up because he couldn't get it done, and then Josh Allen messed up because he couldn't get it done. Like they played poorly. These guys played brilliant games. The problem is there's two sides of the ball, and don't neither one of them play the other side of the ball. So
Well,
maybe
the
it should
defense
be
did help. The defense did get a stop, but
okay.
somebody fumbled the ball on one and then missed a 2 point conversion on the other. I ain't gonna mention no names who they were, but
So
that's all I'm saying.
so what I'm saying is it's not about the ring or whether or not you can get it done. It's about how well you play, and all of those guys are exceptional. That somebody
You
I
talking
heard,
about you
huh?
talking about the dude in the middle? You telling the dude in the middle of that guy in
Telling
the
the
middle?
dude in
I'm
because
asking you.
when
My question is, if Mahomes win the Super Bowl, is
he
he the
already to
greatest of
go,
all time?
Man, yo,
he's already the best quarterback I've ever seen. And I don't go
I
all the
agree
way
with
back.
Tony.
I only go back
I
as
agree
far
with
as
Tony, man.
Marino. But he's the Marino, Elway, those guys. I only go back that far. I can't go back all to the old
I
Bart
agree.
Stars and all of that.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
he's the best
I
quarterback I
agree,
have
Tony.
ever seen. And those
Yeah.
stats about him getting more calls than everybody else is balderdash because they put up
Come
the
on, man.
stat where they were 9 quarterbacks that had more roughing attacks, I mean penalties on them than Mahomes did.
That was
But
bogus.
everybody
That
want
was
to
bogus,
say,
Tony. They can say what they want. That's bogus.
yeah, man, everybody just want to hate. The
That's
problem
bogus.
is whenever you on top, everybody wants to hate you. Period. And
One time,
so
yeah.
from that standpoint, I get it. But don't sit up here getting paid to say a bunch of stupid stuff so you can get a bunch of trolls in your DMs, echo chamber, amen, and you co-signing the
I think
stupidity.
Mahomes is better, the best now, regardless of this Super Bowl.
Re-
I never thought Brady was the GOAT. Anyway, I never thought Brady was the GOAT. I think I always
But you
thought
did say rings matter. You said rings matter.
I never no
Yeah,
not
do
no
we got to go
no.
back and look at your tape?
You got to look at the tape. That
We
y'all
got to
mixing
rewind
me
the
up.
tape for
Y'all
you,
mixing
man.
me up
You and Elliot
with
said
Elliot.
rings matter.
No, Rick.
Both of y'all.
I don't think you can
Both of y'all.
listen. I don't think you can. I think rings matter in a sense that if you don't
Uh-oh,
have
Tony.
one,
He down.
listen, listen. If
What's
you
going on,
don't
big?
have a ring, you just can't be the GOAT at quarterback. I'm sorry.
Okay, now then let me ask you a question. This is just a simple hypothetical. Would you consider 38 points, or no, let's go 41 points a game led by your offense? That is all time great, right?
Yes.
That is the record. Okay. What happens if your defense gives up 42 points a game? So you're only
You gonna blame
going
the
eight.
quarterback?
Is
Yeah,
that
but
the
if
fault?
He doing his job.
that's a great stat, and organizations mean something too.
Yes.
The organizations be able to, they might not want to pay or whatever, but it's still, you still gotta have a ring. Oh, I'm sorry.
But no, but everybody
To
was
be
talking
in the
about.
GOAT, to be in the GOAT conversation. Like, I don't think Michael Jordan is the best of all time, the greatest of all time. I don't so rings really don't mean that much. No, I can't say they don't mean much. I mean, you can't get, I'm sorry that it's a team game. I'm sorry that it's coaches have something to do with it. I'm sorry that there's two sides to the football. But you can't be in the GOAT conversation without a ring. I'm sorry, you can't. You just can't be in the GOAT. You could be in the best, individual player that whatever, but you can't be a GOAT. You can't be not without rings. And
I get
I
that, and
understand.
that's no, and I like what you just said, a goat, and that's what I've been trying to get people to say. Hey, the goat is gonna be different for everybody.
It
It
is.
just is. And sitting here arguing and yelling and making up stupid stats, why do you have to disrespect one in order to make yours look
I don't
good?
think you disrespecting somebody if you call one the greatest of all time.
No, no. But what they do is start to say, well, he can't get this done. Like I have never understood the idea of, like, let's just take LeBron for instance. He lost in the finals. He did this, and this, and Jordan never lost in the finals. Yet we just gave Luka credit for getting the team to the finals. Why? Because we recognize and understand that getting a team to the finals is also hard. So, in other words, you giving a man credit for getting beat earlier. Come on, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, but
ludicrous to me.
LeBron to me, I think he's the best. But what hurts LeBron, and I don't think he can ever get over it, was that
That one.
Dallas Maverick series.
That's you're right.
That's the one he won't be able to shake. I don't care. He can win 3 more rings. People gonna still point to that as being the problem. And I
You
don't
talking
know.
about? You talking about? Because he counted down 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah.
No,
It was no, it was because he didn't show up like he did in the Eastern Conference
and it
Finals,
was
and
and it wasn't an explanation for it.
yeah,
It was weird, man. The way,
he didn't come out hurt.
yeah,
You know what
he
I'm
didn't
saying?
hurt.
And, yeah, it was,
It was just weird. It was
and
just weird.
a lot of times he
They
was
got
getting
out
guarded
cold,
by
bro.
JJ Barea, and you got this dude by a foot
Yeah.
and 100 pounds probably. So
So he gonna take that one. He gonna just have to worry. But that dude went to Sim. Didn't he go to Sim straight finals? Might be more than that.
yeah, I thought it was.
Might be 9.
Yeah, I think it was nine, or yeah, well, I think it was nine.
Man, 9 straight finals. Hey man, that's unheard of, man. Nine straight. Man, that's
Yeah,
amazing, man. And he did that going
that's
to
tough.
different teams. That was 9 straight with 3 different teams.
That's tough.
That's tough, man. That's tough. That's
That's
tough.
tough.
That's tough. All right, fellas. Well, we did it. We had the trade talk. We back on. We be back on next Tuesday night, 9 o'clock p.m. for more sports talk. Unfiltered. I gotta go out. Peace out, fellas.
Yes, sir.
All right, Doc.